Gentle, soothing music begins, like a soft lullaby. Hello, little dreamers, and welcome to our very first story together. Are you all tucked in and cozy? Good! Tonight, we're going on a special journey, a moonlight balloon adventure. Close your eyes, take a slow, deep breath, and let your imagination take flight. In a small, quiet town, nestled among sleepy hills, lived a little boy named Leo. Leo loved looking at the night sky from his bedroom window. He knew every star by its twinkle and waved goodnight to the big, friendly moon. One evening, as a sliver of moonlight streamed onto his floor, something magical happened. A beautiful, shimmering balloon, the color of a pearl, drifted gently down and bobbed right outside his window. It wasn't just any balloon, it seemed to be woven from moonlight itself. The balloon dipped, as if inviting him for a ride. With a heart full of excitement and not a bit of fear, Leo carefully climbed into the soft, glowing basket. Whoosh! With a gentle lift, the balloon floated up, leaving his little town sparkling like a handful of glitter below. The houses became tiny squares, and the streetlights looked like fallen stars. Leo giggled, his laugh echoing softly in the quiet night air. The air was cool and sweet, and the world below was peaceful and still. Soon, they were floating among the real stars. They weren't just tiny dots of light anymore. They were dazzling, diamond-bright wonders, humming a gentle, sparkling tune. Playful comets with long, icy tails zoomed past, waving hello as they went. Leo reached out his hand, and a handful of stardust, warm and tingling, landed in his palm. It sparkled for a moment, before dissolving into tiny lights that danced around him. The man in the moon smiled down, his face kind and craggy, winking one big, slow eye at Leo. The moonlight balloon carried him over swirling galaxies that looked like giant, colorful pinwheels. He saw nebulas that glowed in soft shades of pink, purple, and blue, like cosmic cotton candy clouds. Leo felt as if he was floating through the most beautiful dream he could ever imagine. He wasn't just looking at the night sky, he was a part of it. The universe was his playground, and every star was a new friend. The gentle hum of the stars was like a lullaby, making his eyelids feel heavy and his body relaxed. But even the most wonderful adventures must come to an end. So magical, balloon knew it was time for Leo to go to bed. It began its slow, graceful descent, drifting back down through the clouds, past the winking moon, and towards Leo's own little window. The town grew bigger and bigger, and soon, his very own house came into view. The balloon settled softly on the grass in his backyard, its pearly light dimming just a little. Leo carefully stepped out of the basket, his hand still tingling with the memory of stardust. He turned and whispered, "Thank you," to the beautiful balloon. It bobbed once, as if to say, "You're welcome," then silently floated back up into the night sky, disappearing among the stars it came from. Leo tiptoed back to his room, climbed into his warm bed, and pulled the covers up to his chin. As he closed his eyes, he could still see the swirling galaxies and hear the gentle music of the stars. He drifted off to sleep with a happy smile, dreaming of his next moonlight adventure. And now, it's time for you to drift off to sleep too. May your dreams be as magical and bright as Leo's journey through the stars. Sleep tight, little ones. If you enjoyed our story, we'd love for you to join us on our next adventure. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Sweet dreams.